Want to hear the most annoying, piercing, infuriating sound in the world? No, of course you don't. Why would anyone want to? It's an absurd question with a logical dismissive answer. Then why the fuck do people think it's perfectly okay to let their little bastard children scream, screech and bawl like they're being violently interfered with from behind? Listen here, you lazy, neglectful skidmark. I don't give a fluttering fuck how shit of a parent you are behind closed doors. But when you're uselessly standing there in the middle of a busy shop while your bratty little mistake is a decibel short of making my ears bleed, then I have a problem. Just because somehow your ears are fucked from the sheer gargantuan amount of dicking you've taken over the years, doesn't mean the rest of us have to suffer because you couldn't keep your fucking legs closed. So shut that cunt up. Both of them. I got the feeling that something ain't right. Why isn't it a law to wash frequently? Surely that's disturbing the peace or some shit like that. Why do I and everyone around have to suffer because you decided you didn't want to wash yourself anymore? Are you not aware of how fucking foul you smell? Or do you simply not care that everyone around you is looking at you with utter fucking disgust? I have to wonder, how long will you be dead in your house before you're discovered? Because your neighbours are not going to be able to tell the difference between how you smell now and the smell of a rotting corpse that's last act was to void its bowels. What I hate most about this is no one will actually tell these fucks just how stinky they actually are, like it's some sort of social taboo. But why is it? They're breaking social etiquette by neglecting to wash, so really there shouldn't be any stigma telling them they smell. Maybe it's to spare their feelings, or maybe spare embarrassing them, but they're already embarrassing themselves by making everyone within 50 fucking feet of them suffer too. Being known as a smelly person is a permanent title. You'll always be known as a smelly bastard, and you won't even know about it. And to avoid that, all you gotta do is take 10 minutes every day or two and wash your stinky arse. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair. Dirty bastards. Whether you're talking to them face to face, they're sitting behind you in a cinema, or simply walking past in the street, you'll encounter these filthy, disgusting fucks who think it's completely okay to cough, sneeze or splutter around your general location without even attempting to cover their mouth. These cunts simply have no regard for other people. Covering your mouth is not something you're doing to be polite. It's not like keeping your elbows off the table or cracking your knuckles. It's not something your mother teaches you so you can be mannerly. It's something you do so you're not spewing your vile mouth all over people. They're okay with not covering their mouth, but I bet if I approached them and spat in their face, I'm sure they'd have a grievance. It's pretty much the same thing. Fucking disgusting. For all I know, your last act before approaching me was filleting an AIDS-ridden tramp, and I didn't sign up to be snowballed by tramp load. So cover your fucking gob. I'll get down the stairs. I know this may be your first time on one of these, or maybe you just stopped to take it all in, cause malls are naturally quite breathtaking. Or perhaps you were hit with a sudden life-changing epiphany that stopped you dead in your tracks and requires you to rethink your entire existence. But could you do me the tiniest little favour and get the fuck out of the cuntin' way? This escalator is a little bit like your wife. You're not the only one that rides this, so have a bit of common courtesy and let people through, you dense prick. And tell Julie I said hi. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Driving 101. Park between the lines. It's not rocket science, but the amount of people who make up balls of this is astonishing. This is so fucking breathtakingly idiotic that I can't get past the loathing I feel to end this sentence with a humorous quip. They're just tosspots of the highest grade. How is it you managed to put your shoes on this morning, but you can't properly park a car? A car in which you have a license to drive. A license which the authorities gave you to represent how capable you are of driving, despite your inability to park the bastard. But no, honestly, I don't think your bad driving is the underlying issue. For my honest medical opinion, you're going to need to sit down for this. After reviewing your case, I've come to this diagnosis. I'm afraid you've been a long-time sufferer of cancer. I believe you first developed this that day you parked in the disabled parking spot. You know, when you were in a hurry and had no regard for any disabled people who may need to use that spot. It seems to have only gotten worse and more severe over time. But not to worry, there is a cure. This'll clear it right up. Just put your lips around this and suck until you hear the click. Stuck in the middle with you. Hey Ducky, do you know what time it is? This fucking question, man. Why does it annoy me? Because here are all the things that are typically within anybody's vicinity that tell time. Besides, everyone has a fucking phone these days, so there's no excuse for you to have to ask anyone anymore. Unless you're too fucking lazy to take out your phone out of your pocket and you want to pass the responsibility onto somebody else. It's actually crazy how often this happens. Rather than reaching into their own pocket, they try and make you do exactly what they would have had to do to find out the time. If this keeps happening to you too, just do what I do. Give them the wrong time all the time. Eventually they'll stop asking. It's so hard to keep the smile from my face. This is a cold. This is a flu. See the difference? What's wrong with you? A touch of flu. What the fuck is that? You don't get a touch of flu. You lay in your bed and you pray for the sweet release of death. What you have, my friend, is a cold. And all you're doing by calling it a flu is ruining it for people who actually have the fucking flu. So nowadays, when I ring into work and say, I have the flu, this is what my boss pictures. And this is what's actually happening. So thanks for fucking it up for me and everyone else. Now I have to go even more severe with it to my boss. I can't come in today. I have Ebola?
One of my biggest pet peeves is in high school and middle school, whatever grade you're in, and you're allowed to listen to music, you know? Imagine you're in a class setting. Everything's quiet. Everyone's writing an essay, typing away on their fucking computers, you know, maybe writing an essay on paper, and then everyone's just kind of doing their own thing, right? And then this one motherfucker in the back of the class just has his music all the way up. And this always seems to be the worst fucking genre of your choice. It's either fucking metal, country, or screamo. It's one of those fucking three. And he just always blasts it in the fucking back of the classroom. And if you ask the kid to turn it down, he would be like, oh, sorry. And he turns it down like one fucking notch, expecting it to make a difference. Piece of shit fucking kids.
So what can we do about these stupid fuckers? Well, fuck all. Because for some reason it's perfectly okay to be a stupid cunt, but it's not okay for it to be pointed out. This is the world we live in, people, where the dumb outnumber the rest of us tenfold. And all we can do is complain. So if you feel like venting, comment on this video and tell me some things stupid people do that twist your tits. Big thanks to WildSpartanz for taking the time to be a part of this video. I'll put a link at the end to his channel so you can go show him some Duck Army love. If you enjoyed this video, lick that like and straddle that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you in the next one.